Boop.
Christmas with Cliff.
Oh, it doesn't go any lower than this.
This is 46-year-old Clifford
Too
Burns,
long
who
that this
51 minutes prior to this moment drove up to his estranged wife's house in Warren County. Once he got there, he forced...
Okay, I low-key kind of love these, but it also frightens me in regards to strangers. Like, you never know what a stranger's gonna do because some people are this cuckoo, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, humans are the scariest animals on this planet.
Facts.
Indeed.
This one is very disturbing. This one's extra fucked. Hey, if you want to turn on the AC, you can. It is hot.
Do you want me to turn on the AC?
No, but I know you want to, so you should.
All right, let me just check what the temperature is then.
Okay, yell it at me.
It's 77 degrees.
It's 77 degrees.
So how about I set it at 75?
Okay. Welcome back.
Okay.
They missed you.
Aww.
I can sense it. Okay. Boom.
Bop.
Bop.
Bop. Boop bop.
Boo.
Bing bong.
Bing bong. Floor gang watches fucking JCS.
I've never seen one of these. Actually.
Chat, does he need any sort of context if he's never watched? Fuck. Is my phone around here? Bless.
Mao_ donated $2. You guys are so cute together. Are you dating?
Okay. I see what to skip. He's dating you guys.
Yeah.
So apparently there's 2 TOS parts.
What does that mean?
It means if I play them, I could get banned on Twitch.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So 1310 and 1625. Chat, if you want to also help remind me at those times so I can skip. I have one more idea. Never mind, I don't know how much it'll tilt. Ready?
It's okay. Yep.
Okay.
This is 46-year-old Clifford Burns, who 51 minutes prior to this moment drove up to his estranged wife's house in Warren County. Once he got there, he forced his way inside and attacked both his wife and his stepdaughter with a 17-inch tactical hunting knife. 22-year-old Megan Jenkins suffered serious injuries to her left arm, but managed to survive. 42-year-old Patricia Burns wasn't so lucky.
Too loud?
She was stabbed 5 times in the torso and pronounced dead the moment she arrived at the hospital.
Oh my God,
7
that's
minutes
so
later,
sad.
Clifford Burns showed up at the Warren County Police Station to hand himself in.
Oh, so he turned himself in.
Clifford, you gotta bear with me. I don't have my glasses on, alright?
I know my rights and everything.
Hungry
You don't have
Rarely
to
donated
Just give me my charges.
$5.
I'm pleading
Hey
not guilty
Pokey,
and I want to
one of my
myself.
pals has been tweeting you high on Twitter for a year or so now.
sign your name right
It would
here.
make his day if you could say hi to him. His name is
This
Day.
broad can do this on Christmas.
Hi,
Fuck me in the ass like this.
Johnny.
This one's my last straw. I'd rather live in prison.
Over the next 5 hours, 13 minutes, and 42 seconds, Clifford Burns will achieve something quite remarkable, which is the fact he somehow
I'll turn
manages
off
to employ
alerts.
every single ego defense mechanism known in psychodynamic literature. He will essentially blame everyone
my
and
God.
everything on his current situation, apart from himself, and in the process, shut down critical parts of his own defense that he will later attempt to use in court.
Do you need a pillow?
No. You?
No.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, should it be comfy?
Oh. I'm very confused.
Aw, I know you're saying
You know
that
when a
just to be
woman
nice.
snaps you and keeps your kids away from you? What it does to a man? That you work and pay for your kids your whole fucking life?
Cliff had 2 daughters with the woman he just murdered, a 15 and 16-year-old.
Barking
One was out
live.
shopping
Barking
during
live.
the attack, while the other witnessed the attack and called 911. Cliff will bring them up a lot to say how much he loves them, but it's important to note they were both absolutely terrified of him. He was abusive to everyone in his family, and his biological
That's so
daughters were no
sad.
exception. They hadn't seen him in over a year up to this date, and essentially wanted nothing to do with him.
Then the Backus brothers rigged the charges when the fucking guy goes over and shoots my old lady's house up and beats the fuck out of her, and he gets misdemeanors, you cocksuckers. Fuck you, motherfucker.
He was talking about his kids 12 seconds ago, and now out of absolutely nowhere, he's going off on whoever the Backus brothers are. So here's the context. Patricia was married to Cliff for 15 years. She left him in 2010 after suffering nonstop domestic abuse. 2 months later, she started dating a firefighter named Ted Backus. The two fell in love, but argued a lot. And one of the arguments led to Ted firing one round from his gun into the ceiling of Patricia's bedroom. Patricia then tried forcing him out of the house, at which point Ted pushed her into the kitchen counter and then onto the floor, causing her to hit the back of her head. Ted then left, and Patricia went to the emergency room where she was treated for bruising to the head and lower back. She reported the incident, and Ted pleaded guilty in exchange for 6 misdemeanors, which caused some controversy as many thought the charges were too lenient, and there was speculation that he was given special treatment because he had 2 brothers in the local police force at the time. It's quite the story, and Cliff will cling on to this story for dear life. He will claim it's the reason he explodes into these uncontrollable rages at the mere thought of Ted Backus. Yet as this video plays out, you'll start noticing the true source of the animosity, which as many of you will have already guessed, is jealousy. He will give himself away on this element multiple times without realizing. He'll also initiate this item of subject matter in the most random and creative ways that at times will make what he's talking about virtually incomprehensible. So we've had to create this notification for the more disorienting moments he brings it up.
You know what happened up there. All misdemeanors, 9 of them, when he shot the house up with an unregistered handgun. Do you know who Teddy Backus is? If I ever could get my hands on him, I'd fucking kill him. I'm a fucking man in every aspect, motherfucking the fucking game. I gotta refrain myself because I can't even take it no more.
The 2 officers aren't the interrogators. They're just watching Cliff so he doesn't hurt himself or damage property. The actual interrogator will arrive shortly.
Handcuffed to the table.
You know what it is? I love the broad. She took everything from me. My lawyer called me today and said I'm going to jail for a violation of not paying child support.
Based on the information of this violation, he was facing somewhere between 3 to 15 days in jail.
Paid his cunt $250 a fucking week. I lost everything. My fucking business, all my vehicles, and my fucking house. I'm whittled up to a $600 apartment while this cunt runs around with my fucking money.
His freelance business had been on the decline for the last 5 years, which is the actual reason for everything he just mentioned.
The Backus brothers rigged his charges, and this is what I heard because I know everybody in the town.
Okay.
The man who built the fucking town hall told me he was going to lose his gun his hunting license, so they didn't give him felonies. You did that shit down in Albany, you still wouldn't be out of jail today. They would have fucked you up. This is the Wild West, man, and I'm a wild motherfucker, ain't I now?
Oh,
in the more common circumstance, when someone is facing the inevitability of spending the next several decades in prison, the more grandiose elements of their character tend to dissipate. The nature of their situation rapidly sets in the feelings of anguish and despair, leaving not much room for anything else. Least of all, the more extravagant or perhaps fraudulent aspects to one's character. Cliff is very much an exception. He clings on to a particular aspect of his personality that we can only describe as
for real.
Rambo Cliff. The second concept so regurgitated that it literally needs its own notification. The moniker is inspired by a well-known franchise centered around a highly capable special forces operator, and it was chosen to encapsulate Cliff's varied attempts to appear tough and intimidating. This ranges from his deadly skills at unarmed combat to his proficiency with a firearm and operational effectiveness in the mountainous regions of the United States.
You would have loved to have a motherfucker like me in Iraq, wouldn't you?
Jesus
I'd
Christ.
gut them fucking towel heads.
It's worth noting that Cliff never served a single day in the military. He also had no training whatsoever in combat sports or martial arts, unless you count the made-up variation of kung fu he demonstrates throughout this interrogation. And by the end of the night, he'll have acquired approximately 3.5 minutes of experience.
I love this country, and it fucking did me wrong. Fucking wrong! I'm gonna tell you what listening is. Bring the Backus in, brothers, and I'll fight them one-on-one with one fucking hand. I'll break both their fucking jaws right off them.
I believe you.
Do you believe me, motherfucker?
I can see your
Backus
You want to see?
Rambo.
There it is, white power. That's what I believe in.
And he's raised.
You guys, you
I
deal
mean,
with
you
weapons
couldn't tell
every
when he
day.
said
I had
the T word?
AK-47s, AR-15s at my disposal. I could have made this a war. You want to know what my mindset was? Take her out, spray paint the building, let's play Backus, boys, and take them in the mountains. You would have had to drop a fucking platoon in for me. A platoon, brothers.
A mental illness, right?
I kept the war. I came here and did the right thing. I turned myself in. I'll go to prison.
I mean,
Listen,
that's really the only
guys,
saving grace
I
here.
gave my children everything. Victoria fucking Secrets and they're fucking 15. Abercrombie, Nikes, American Eagle.
Okay, well, if they're
What
15,
do you
they don't
fucking
need
think I
Victoria's
don't know the
Secret, if
names?
you know what I mean.
You know how fucked up I am right now? Because I love my wife and I love my kids and I did right by that bitch. I met her in a strip club. Next thing I know, this cocksucker, I'm traveling in this unit every day. 2-hour fucking commute and he's fucking my wife. Hell of a choice in men. The fucking scumbags living above an apartment, paying $400 a fucking month to live above a bar room with a fucking beat up pickup truck. I make $100,000 a fucking year. I'm a pro tree climber.
What is a tree climber?
What is a pro tree climber?
What the fuck is that?
A pro tree climber is apparently
Thank
another
you.
word for a tree surgeon.
Coming home, fucking
What
her
is a
in my
tree
bed.
surgeon?
I had 10,000 of brand new furniture. I gave the fucking cunt. What more do you want? How much you want to kick the fucking thing? She butted a cigarette on me every day. It's Christmas, my third Christmas alone, third fucking Thanksgiving. Well, now, motherfucker, it's time to party.
Cliff's future defense will go for a manslaughter charge, relying on the notion that he had a psychotic break, that upon hearing of the arrest warrant, thought he would never see his daughters again because of it, at which moment he lost all control of his own judgment and decision-making, resulting in the terrible actions that followed. But he just spoke about grievances that stem back to over 3 years
Get
ago.
out of certain charges to say that like you lost control of your psychosis.
Yeah.
That's weird. That doesn't make sense to me.
I think pleading insanity is very, like, common. I don't know how easy it is to prove or
He's
disprove.
giving
Well, I
away
guess, like, the fact that
evidence
it
to suggest
exists.
that the attack was influenced by revenge and retaliation, not just by a singular moment of madness stemming from his undying love as a father.
Listen, you lucky I'm in my right mind because I was going to have a shootout with you. But I did it the right way. I handled it like a man, so thank you.
Thank
Okay?
you.
No, that's right.
Why are you
I'm
thinking
pretty
that?
goddamn good. I could drop a 30-round mag and fucking... I don't even want to tell you the time. I'll pop the other one. I take them again. I know what time it is.
I kept trying to
An
think,
unregistered fucking...
I kept trying to think, what does this remind me of so much? And he reminds me of people that shit talk online. Like, they'll be so fine 1 minute, and then they'll be like, I'm such a bad, I'm crazy, and then the next minute they'll be talking about some random other shit. And then they'll be like kind of nice. And then they'll be fucking crazy again.
handgun in an apartment complex. If that dude was here, I'd try to crack him. Right? You know what time it is. And she said he wanted to marry her. Knew her for fucking 6 months. I had 15 years in.
Actually, though.
2 beautiful children. And here's the kicker with the stripper.
Cliff spends the
With the
next 4.5
stripper.
minutes explaining his unequivocal superiority to Ted Backus. Once the tirade is over, he finally
That
calms
long?
down.
I was in Hadley, right on the border.
Yep.
And I bought the house on Luzerne. We're remodeling it. The
This
whole
is
house
so great.
lights up.
The designated criminal investigator will now enter the room to conduct the interrogation.
much.
The timing seems almost perfect, as Cliff appears to be compliant for the first time.
Doug David, sir. Nice to meet you. I'm sorry, I don't know your name.
Amidellino
Burns
3
Clifford
donated
R.
$2.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Can the Pokey Peachkin come out to
You know,
play?
you guys, this is... I don't want to be disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. What's on my mind's the Backus brothers and your fucking corrupt charges that were rigged.
The interrogator,
but what
Detective
about
Doug
what
David,
you
will
did?
come to have a rather complicated relationship with Burns Clifford R. From Doug's perspective, it's Christmas Eve. He doesn't want to be sitting in a police station going back and forth with a psycho murderer. He wants to get in, get the suspect's account of what happened, then get out. But
Yeah.
unfortunately for him, Cliff has other plans for their
House
Christmas
fun.
Eve
People
together.
talk back
He
as
went over and
brothers.
shot my wife's house up at the fucking... That means felonies across the board.
I'm just arriving here, so I'm not quite sure what transpired this evening, and would like to just try to find out a little bit of
What transpired is a man's been pushed to the edge. What fucking place calls you up today on Christmas Eve telling him you're putting a warrant out for his arrest because he didn't pay his child support? That fat fucking cunt Barb next door in the fucking support collection unit.
If Teddy Backus is the love
God,
rival
Barb
in
like
Cliff's
Barbara?
comic
She's just
book-inspired
doing her
perception of
job.
reality, then Barb, from Support Collection, is most definitely the arch-nemesis. And also our third topic of discussion that requires its own notification. Barb's occupation is handling child support payments, which includes following up with the debtors when they don't come through.
Well,
Cliff,
okay.
genuinely appears to resent this woman on a cellular level. Her name alone will at times bring him to a place where he morphs into some type of primal being, sustained only through its unrelenting quest for murderous revenge against a collections administrator. It's a difficult thing to accurately explain, but you'll be given multiple visual examples later on in this video.
I missed 2 payments.
Okay. And then what happened after that, sir?
I don't know what happened. My lawyer called me up, said there's a warrant out for my arrest.
Okay. And possibly,
He hasn't
again,
referred
I'm
yet to him
walking
stabbing.
in. What happened this evening, sir?
Like when no.
I lost my life this evening over a fucking stripper and an alcoholic piece of shit. Alright? The gun was unregistered. Every fucking bullet.
Okay, what I don't understand, he keeps referring to the girl that he's doing all this for, or whatever, as like a broad, a stripper, like all these kind of objectifying, derogatory terms. And I'm like, but you're the one who's doing so much
I mean,
for her. I don't
for someone
fucking
like
get it.
him, I would think the concept of love is pretty confusing in itself, right? Like, his emotions of, like, what he feels as love is very different from what you or I would say, you know, you feel when you love someone.
I guess. He must be so conflicted to be, I don't know.
Chamber was a
It's
fucking
yucky,
felony. You read Governor Cuomo's laws?
Amidelino 3 donated $2.
Go fuck yourself.
After
How the fuck you think I got here?
286
Flew or walk?
days.
My car's
I
right out
waited
my fucking
patiently.
parking. Are you fucking
Keep up the
stupid?
amazing
Cliff
stream
is clearly
Poke
aware
page.
that giving away
I
crime
can't wait
scene
for more
information can
things
be
to come.
detrimental for his defense, something he probably learned from the show Criminal Minds, which he'll later state is the only thing he's able to watch on TV.
And Bacchus Brothers? I would've
Watch
loved
his
to ran
Criminal
into them.
Minds once, thinks he can get away with murder.
She fucking on Christmas Eve. Can't leave me the fuck
What's that?
alone.
Admit it. What are the charges when you take an unregistered fucking handgun in an apartment complex and dislodge it? Look, you can't even. I'll wipe that smirk off your fucking face, motherfucker. You ever laugh at me again? No, you're smiling like you think it's funny.
I don't, sir.
You just smiled.
After you drove up here, sir?
Perfect fucking timing.
Wait, I'm so curious though as to what he's...
Me too. Oh my god, let's mute and listen. This one, and then this one.
Okay. I see.
He said the N-word, very bad. Hard R, very, very bad, very rude. Unkind, unwell mentally.
Fuck yourself. What do you think, I can't kick you upside the head with my fucking boot right now? I'll make you wear this size 8, motherfucker.
The
He's
interrogator
wearing a
sits
size
through
8
110
boots.
seconds of
Small
Cliff's
feet.
commentary, which is mostly a sum.
Small
I was
feet.
just gonna ask, is that like small feet for a dude?
I mean, I wouldn't say like
Super
that small.
It's
but
just funny though that he's like, I'm gonna kick you upside the head, make you wear this 5.5 foot shoe or something, you know?
Yeah, it's small. It's pretty small. Like I wear 10.5.
Your feet don't look, oh, compared to mine.
Yeah.
No, even, oh my god, his feet must be my size.
Yeah.
What?
I would say so. Yeah.
I'm like 6.5.
For women's?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, shouldn't it be smaller than in men's?
That's what I thought. I don't know.
I don't know.
I wear 12s. I'm gonna make you wear these size 8 shoes.
Summary of how Cliff would comfortably beat him in a fistfight. The lecture eventually reverts back to the topic of child support, and the interrogator will now attempt to establish a connection by finding common ground in the subject.
She's putting a warrant out on Christmas Eve for missing 2 payments.
Well, if it's any consolation.
Question, is it her that puts out a warrant when her child support isn't paid, or is that something that like the police does or the government does?
Wait, is Barb his wife or whatever?
No, I think Barb is the lady who just does like,
Manages the child
Yeah,
support, right?
yes,
So then
yes.
she put out, she's the one that notified for the warrant, right?
so yeah, the state does. I
Yeah.
feel like that sounds like just
State issues a warrant, and then the
like
police...
procedural. Why are you so mad?
To you, sir, I've paid child support for years.
Barb's, where
250 a
you
week
at?
though? That's $1,000 a month. That's like you make 90,000 a year.
That's more than
That's
I
more
make.
than you make.
It's more.
Wait,
That's
wait.
$1,000 a month. That's like you make 90.
Amidelino 3 donated $2.
Are there
Sorry to
90
bother
months
you.
in a year?
I'm just
I need
happy
to
donate
get
this
all
to
my
you
brain
after
power together for this one.
286 days. I
There's
can't wait for more
January,
Poki.
February,
Keep up
March,
the amazing as
April, May.
always. We'll
That
meet again,
1,000 a
Poki
month
P.
at the rate of 12 months a year will give you.
More than I make. Well, actually, you're right. It's more than I make too. But it
Exactly. Barb. She fucking started a war, this fucking cunt. I missed 2 child fucking support payments. The fucking cunt. I bet you she wasn't even working today.
I can tell you, I've been through some difficult times myself. All right, and that just I know it's not an easy thing to deal with, especially around the holidays.
I lost everything, and I'm hurt.
What do you mean? You
No
lost
offense,
everything?
but they didn't
The
ask.
woman's taking everything. I can't even live anymore. I'm done. I lost every fucking thing in my life I worked for.
No offense
You
to him.
fucking get it. And when a man loses his little baby girl, that he fucking
In case he's
pays every
offended,
fucking thing for that.
And here we get our first glimpse of what appears to be genuine sorrow. It partially consists of the thought of his daughters, but for the most part revolves around financial woes and general self-pity.
I went to court, I spent all my money, I hired the biggest lawyer going, and I got fucked. I don't get it.
Like breaking
She made
down.
a
Do you think he's
mockery of me,
crying?
man.
Oh, shit, crying.
She knew the guy 6 months, he beat the fuck out of him, shot the house up. What kind of a fucking woman can have a man like that in her life?
What kind of a fucking man reacts the way that you did about something like that, though?
They confirmed me what the fuck you want from me.
I mean, I
I worked
agree.
too hard for my shit.
His mind is like
Today
very
was it. It was the
stable.
breaking point. They can have it all, you motherfuckers. Take it all. Take my dump truck. I work my fucking life off for my chipper, my business. Take my car, my fucking $30,000
I'm sorry, but
motorcycle.
when I
I
hear
work
dump
for.
truck, I
Take
think
it
of a
all,
big ol' ass.
motherfuckers. I don't care no more. Just put me in a
He worked hard
fucking
for
jail
that
cell.
ass.
All his
At
life.
the house tonight when you
I don't know.
Take it, though.
You ask me again, I'm gonna
What?
fucking rip your fuck.
Who was at the house tonight when you
I don't know you.
Oh, it's because they keep asking him
You ask me
something.
again, I'm gonna
He wants
fucking
to
rip your
avoid
fucking head off.
that specific
Did you do this to
event.
Teddy Backus? I'm gonna tell you right now. If he was at my house, I would have cut his fucking head off.
And you think they're... But do
All
they
right.
say that to the cops that are going to,
Cliff
like,
primarily
prosecute
sits
you
in
or jail?
silence for 90 seconds, only interjecting at random moments to further express his hatred for the Backus brothers and Barb. The interrogator once more attempts to establish a connection.
I used to get these, they'd mail me these things.
Listen, I got everything, the coupons, all of it.
Yeah.
But
I
you know
took the
my
coupons.
Irish pride?
His Irish pride was the reason he didn't make use of his child support coupons, and also the reason he doesn't accept welfare.
I don't go to welfare. I'm
Oh, no, I was just looking at the captions. They're so bad. Do you want to listen?
Yeah,
Or no?
I want to listen.
Okay. Don't show the chat. Shh. Don't worry, we're not listening. Ew, he just says it again. Disgusting shit.
and I I haven't worked in 3 weeks. You see the calluses just coming off my fucking
I thought
hand?
he was
You're a
going to say something
hard-working man.
else.
That's what I am, and I had a fucking stripper take everything, and a guy fucking was an alcoholic too. They're both alcoholics. That's my fucking pride right there. Irish, brother. Ireland. I fucked up tonight. I ruined my whole fucking life over a fucking stripper.
Sounds like
Who
from
lives
Boston.
above a fucking barroom at 400 a week and
Fuck.
drives a beat up truck? Well, it was it today. I lost everything, didn't I, buddy? 100,000 in business equipment, 30-some thousand dollar
You're going to
motorcycle,
jail. Why are you worried about
28 out of the
100K in
fucking
business
parking lot when I'm a
equipment?
bum. What do I sell, crack or something?
Look like a hard-working man.
That's right, that's what I am. I got fucked by the system. You know the deal? You gotta fuck some of your Irish once in a while, because the white man's a minority now in this world. How old are you?
53.
50 fucking 3. You look pretty good for your age. But why are your eyes all bagged up? Having a couple shots tonight yourself?
No.
I'd be a fucking maze.
Cliff insults the investigator's appearance some more before crying about his finances
Some
again.
more?
I haven't eaten in 2 fucking days. I put my last 20 in my tank.
If it's any consolation, I can tell you I've been through child support and been through the whole thing. So, and it's not easy. It's not easy not seeing your kids on holidays or seeing them at all. I know the system sometimes doesn't sound like it's fair, or doesn't seem
The
like
lady
it's fair.
fucked me over there. Her name's Barb from the Warren fucking County fucking Support Collection Unit up there.
GGPC,
What happened up there?
I don't know what the fuck happened. I blacked the fuck out.
Huh?
The
Do you know
computer.
what you got there? Who was there when you got there?
She's dead.
I couldn't tell you
Poor
nothing.
thing.
When you got
Go
up
fix
there,
it, go fix it.
we want you to, if you can just set it on the table, please.
These are my business cards.
Just
You asked me another question about when I got there.
When he said white people are the minority nowadays.
Alright? Don't ask me again.
The investigator takes that as the cue to
Okay.
end the interrogation, so he starts trying to collect Cliff's basic
Yes, Barbs,
information
we
for
better
his
step
intake
on these
process.
racist
Cliff,
snakes.
however, isn't done. He's got a lot more emotional baggage left on board, and feels like right about now is a convenient time to offload the entire cargo. So every time he provides a
It's a
piece of
therapy
basic
session.
information, he follows up with an average of 4.5 minutes of
Sounds
incessant
about
rambling.
white.
remember your history.
I don't even fucking remember. I got a post office box at the post office. You guys don't understand. I couldn't live my fucking life every day to fucking count was.
Cliff degrades his wife for 43 seconds, clarifies his superiority to Ted Backus for just over a minute, then further declares his unyielding hatred for Barb. He now asks the police officer to loosen his handcuffs.
Can you loosen it?
I just realized
Uh-huh.
he's Hassan level stun locked on Barb and Bacchus. That's crazy. Wait, I don't think you know what that means, do you? Kind of?
I get it from the context. I'm understanding it.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
Proud of you.
This up, my whole hand's cut up, you guys. It's a tiny little, one little click. I ain't going nowhere, I ain't done it. I showed it now and I'm done, you guys. You think I would've came here? I could've went in the fucking mountains. I fucking lost it. I don't even know how the fuck I got up here. I ain't got no gas in my fucking car. I'm down to no money. I got no fucking food. I don't know what you want me to do when I got a lady violate me on fucking Christmas Eve. What the fuck was happening? Hey, you gonna ask me some fucking questions, motherfucker? You punk ass motherfucker.
Okay, but how
I
do
got
you
you a
flex
fucking break
making
tonight,
100K
motherfucker.
a year, but then you're
Do you
like, I was
fucking
late on my
appreciate you think you're gonna run me
$250
through
child
the mouth,
support
motherfucker?
payment?
You would have to drop a platoon in for me.
We covered that, man, and we talked earlier about that, and we said thank you. You did the right thing.
Fuck you. When an illegal handgun goes in an apartment complex and discharged, it's felonies. I'll twist you like a fucking pretzel, both of you, if I have these cuffs on. I am a marshal. I'll put my fucking boot right up to your fucking side of your fucking head.
Size 8 boot?
Listen, come on.
Kill me! Put a bullet in me right now. Put a fucking bullet in me. Blow my fucking head off right now. Take the knife out and put one in me. Just fucking end it.
Chill.
I should have pretended I had a gun up there. I thought about it all the way. I don't want to live no more. The money, 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 money. It's all fucking money, ain't it, you motherfuckers? You got your plus job. You don't know what the fucking recession is. You ever felt the pinch of the economy? You ever got a stop paycheck,
You make
motherfucker?
100K a year. What?
You never felt it. You never not got a check. You never not got a fucking check, both of you. I did everything white picket fucking fence, and I got it shoved up my ass because I went to a strip club and married a stripper. Say that on your thing. She's a fucking stripper and a devil that plays men. Look at Bacchus knew her 6 months and shot the fucking house up and cleaned her up.
Is
They
there
were here-
another TOS? Shawty, what you think? Sing it.
Huh?
Oh no, I think we're okay.
Yeah, I think we're okay, right? There's only 2. I mean, there's a lot of swearing, that's for sure.
Fucking
Shawty,
telling
what you
me?
think about
I want my
that?
fucking lawyer. Do you understand? Do I have to tell you in English?
Oh,
Get
yeah,
me a
true,
fucking
wrong
lawyer.
side.
I
But,
don't
like,
care
kinda
who the
similar?
fuck you get. I'm not answering none of your fucking questions. I'm done. And I'm not signing none. Do you
Swear
understand
count
me,
infinite.
motherfucker?
Who's your lawyer? Who you want?
Paul Dwyer.
Who?
That's your attorney. That's who you
I thought
want.
I said bald.
No, I really
Like
don't want
first
him
name
because I
Bald.
can't even fucking stand him.
Cliff continues to ramble about everything he hates for almost 4 minutes, ignoring any questions about his basic info. The detective and police officer eventually start talking amongst themselves, and literally walk out of the room as Cliff is mid-sentence.
But they could take $250 a week out of your pocket. You can't be insane to make them fucking deals. I'm gonna throw up. I'm not feeling with you guys.
Actually.
You need a glass of water or something, Cliff? Or
I haven't eaten in 2 fucking days. I'm self-employed. I will never ask anybody. I got Irish pride. I will die in my apartment,
I'm
man.
asking you. You want me to get you a glass of water? Does that help you?
He's such a pick-me.
She's a
Even
stripper.
going to jail.
Don't you get it? I made the worst decision. I go from living in a fucking $250,000 house to a $600 crack apartment in fucking Schenectady.
What's this?
That dude went there to kill her that night.
Schenectady?
With the gun.
Damn.
What man brings a loaded handgun to a fucking house? He went to kill her. What the fuck are we waiting for? Will you bring me to the fucking lockup and put me in my jail cell so I can go to fucking sleep, do something? I fucked up, man. I wish I did my military career and fucking got out and become a cop. I want the full 1,000, not the fucking 200 to risk my life and take a tree down over somebody's house, tie the fucking knot, cut them ranches, grab power line. Fuck that, I'm done with it. It's like it's all I can think about. It's all that's on my fucking mind is this stupid bitch. This bitch. It's every fucking day. They do nothing. Nothing. Well, fuck her. It's done now, ain't it, motherfucker?
He's like
permanently.
That guy
Give me the
that
package,
like
bro.
doesn't
Bring him
have
in
the street
one-on-one.
cred and wants it.
Strip me down, I'll fuck.
You know what I mean?
But also kind of a pick-me girl.
Yeah.
I got Irish pride.
Like he talks as if he has a street cred, but he doesn't have it, so he's trying to make it for himself by
No, but he'll kick
going to
you with
prison
his
and stuff.
size 8 boot.
Try to make it. Bring both them coward motherfuckers in, I guarantee on my life I fuck their faces up. You got 10 grand, everything's under the rug. When you're a hard-working Slav and you're white, they gotta have at least 1 or 2 white guys that they fuck over to make it look like it's a fair court. Because I know I live like an outlaw. I'm a fucking Hells Angel. I rode cross country to Hells Angels. You wanna know? We're bad motherfuckers.
Nobody asked.
That fucking cunt over there to put a warrant out on fucking Christmas Eve and call my lawyer, she's out of her fucking mind.
She's just doing her
Christmas
job.
Eve tonight, where you going? You going home to your kids, aren't you? I ain't going home to fucking shit. I lost everything. What's the fucking difference if I sit in a one-room
Okay,
apartment
actually,
with no
it's
food?
starting to really tell me how he's like, I lost everything.
You got
you did it to
lost
yourself.
Yeah, he lost it on himself.
Yep. As if it happened to him.
I was gonna sell everything, buy an on-off-road dirt bike, and go right up into the fucking bear slides and go about 50 miles into the Adirondack Mountains and build my cabin and my shelter, and bring 2 weapons, a 30-30 and a bow and arrow. I'd survive like that for the rest of my life. Done. Never come out again, never pay child support. Maybe in 5 or 10 years I would have come out with a beard just to see how the kids were doing. I don't even know what to do anymore. Honest to fucking God, I just don't even know what to do. I don't want to live. I thought about blowing my own fucking head off.
That he wants to like paint himself in.
There ain't nothing like getting up at fucking 5 in the morning and seeing the sun come off the top of the mountains
that's
and
probably
you're
how
in
he
the brook
actually views
stream
himself.
fucking hunting for brook
But it's
trout.
so
Go
disillusioned.
back to the campsite at 10 in the morning, trout and eggs right over the fucking thing. That's a white man. That's Irish, brother. You know the Irish? Christmas Eve, and they're calling my lawyer for 2 payments, telling him there's a warrant going out for his arrest. Where does he live? I got a fucking apartment in a post office box because I don't want people bothering me anymore. There's a jakey bum downstairs for me. You want to laugh? I have such a fucking kind heart. The cocksucker ain't got none. He gets a check every month, but he's barely living. I bring him up my apartment. I give this guy my food before I eat.
That's on you, man.
I'm a nice guy. And I'm Irish.
You guys never felt the recession.
Everyone felt the recession.
The only fucking show I can relate with on TV now is Criminal Minds. I watch it 10 times a fucking day.
Cliff explains the plot device of Criminal Minds
has a
and how he knows
TV
everything about the legal system
with
because of it. The
cable?
investigator once again just gets up and walks out as Cliff is mid-ramble.
How I know everything
And he
about
doesn't
it, but I can't
eat?
win
Now
in
you're
court. I
on
can't
Criminal
win with
Minds
nothing.
facts.
I got my dick dragged in the dirt. Did he call my lawyer up?
I thought you said you didn't want him.
Cliff?
You know what, to tell you the truth? Why do I even need to call him? Like I'm going, is there nothing he can do for me? Throw up. This fucking cunt from the support collection unit. Calling my lawyer on Christmas Eve. I didn't even know they were working.
Just do it
And then
somewhere
she
that I
comes
can
in today,
contain
another
and
fucking
stuff.
holiday to fuck me out in the ass. That fucking no good fucking cunt. You tell her, if I ever knew her fucking face, I would have tore her fucking heart out. The
She's
fucking
just doing
cunt.
her job.
Motherfucking cunt.
Clifford.
I'm becoming a
Patricia's
Barb
dead.
stan.
What?
She's dead.
Because he's being so mean to her. You know?
God, why did you fucking do this to me?
Oh yes, God, for sure. Right.
Dude,
Yes, sir.
Never mind.
What?
pop me. Gun to my head, shoot me, please.
No. We already talked about that, Cliff. Not what we do, bud. Chill for a minute, bud.
I can't fucking chill out. That fucking cunt over in fucking Warren County, fuck her. If I could take these things and change, I'd kill her. And her whole fucking family, the motherfucking cunt. Money. Fucking never bother anybody. Sit in my apartment all fucking day long. Can't even watch fucking TV. Can't have a conversation with nobody. Haven't eaten in 2 fucking days. I mean, what the fuck? I'm fucking
Maybe it's 'cause
starving.
you're watching too much
Fucking
Criminal
Christmas
Minds.
Eve, being told I got a warrant out for my arrest. Warren County Sheriff. So here I am. I delivered myself. I lost everything. My business, I didn't even know how to call in society. I didn't go out of my fucking house. I didn't know what to fucking do. What do you want me to fucking do? You took every fucking thing from me. Every fucking thing. Where's the Backus brothers? Can you point me in their fucking direction? My whole house gets shot the fuck up with gunshot. Unregistered fucking handgun. Every bullet in the fucking
So this guy's been
chamber.
talking
You
for
know
like
what that
3
was?
hours.
7 years. You ever read
It probably feels like
Cuomo's
30
gun laws?
minutes to him.
Everybody destroyed my life. Money. You want my fucking money? Here, you want my money, asshole?
Facts, though.
He's really good at talking about his
I know you don't, because you never felt the recession, you cocksucker. You get your check every fucking week.
Yeah.
Your kids mean anything to
These
you?
words are very good.
Me too, every fucking thing. You just answered your own question. Every fucking thing. I pay $250 a week in fucking child support. I was one of them
I don't
fucking
think it's
statistic
that
Irish
much
guys
for
that have
him
to
if
fuck
he's making
one.
100K a year.
Right?
So they fuck me in the
I
ass.
think you could do with
You
that.
could be the best guy in the world
It's
to
like
pick a
10%
fucking
of your
pussy up
income.
Yeah, maybe
anywhere.
just like go to the
Fucked up
strip
and
club
married a
list.
fucking full-blown alcoholic and a stripper. $250 a fucking week. She's living like a fucking king. I can't even fucking live. Fucking guy can go in your fucking kid's house and shoot it up and walk away with misdemeanors.
Ultimately,
Yeah,
the wife was in a way worse situation than him.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know why he's
Goes to
acting
another
the fuck
cop,
up.
tells me to keep fucking paying. And I'm taking your house, I'm taking every fucking thing you want. I work for my motorcycle, she tells me she's fucking owns half of it.
That's how marriage works,
Never paid
to
a
be
fucking
honest.
dime for it. What did she put the spikes on? Go up the fucking trees? That fucking
My
cunt
lord.
at the support collection unit. She's the one who did it all. That dirty fucking cunt. If I could ever
He's
get her in
talking
my
to
hands,
himself.
I'd cut her to fuck up her fucking.
Okay, but then do you
What
think
she fucking wants right now.
clearly
I
he
can't
has
even get
mental
over it.
health issues?
How can women be so rotten
What?
and fucking
What?
ruthless? You married, bro?
You married, bro.
But
Yes,
then
I'm talking to.
what's gonna happen to
How's
him?
it going?
Aren't there facilities?
I'm glad to hear that.
Oh, I guess
The
so, yeah.
incarceration of individuals like this.
True.
Yeah.
I was set
I
up.
just don't
set up.
know like what the leniency
That's not a
is
fucking
in
thing
terms
I
of
can
his
do.
sentence
Do it.
because of his
No.
mental instability.
I just
Maybe it
don't even
depends
know
on the
what to
progress
fucking
he
say.
makes.
What am I supposed to keep paying and watch her build my fucking dream with another man? Fuck all that. I can't run from my fucking problems, man. I face them head on.
That's not how you face your problems.
That's why I know them,
brother.
man.
That's
Cliff
why
was
I know
transferred to
I'm
the Warren
man.
County Jail soon after this moment. He spent 9 months hatching up a defense, and his initial plan, as we know, was to go for a manslaughter charge by claiming profound loss of self-control. He even claimed the knife used to kill Patricia was taken from her own kitchen during some type of struggle. The state then provided witness testimony that showed he arrived at the house in full camouflage, brandishing a large weapon. They also played the segments from his interrogation, displaying his well-established hatred for the victim, along with the moment he vowed to escape from prison for the sole purpose of cutting up Barb into little pieces. He pleaded guilty to murder soon after. On September 5th, 2014, Clifford Burns was sentenced to life in prison with a possibility of parole after 23 years. He is currently housed at the Maximum Security Penitentiary in Clinton, New York.
Wow.
When they put the court order on me, they said all my guns had to go. I got rid of every fucking one of them. Alright? Motherfucker, you'll never find them.
Wow.
My favorite's the AK fucking 47 with a 30-round mag. 2 of them taped together. I carry 10 of them.
So he's
I used to go on the
abandoned, man.
mountain all fucking day just popping my rounds. In full fucking camo.
Well, that's
You were hard showing off.
Band okay.
Actually, me though.